Hey everyone, Matt Gunn here, RCGroups.com and FlyingGiants.com. You're looking at the brand new T16SZ from Futaba. Now this transmitter has been announced for a few months now. We're glad to have it in our hands, and so I can give you a quick tutorial on how to do some of the basic operations such as setting up a model and a few other things. Now it does come with a 4.3-inch LCD display. This is a great looking display, and usually this type of big display is reserved for the high dollar units, but it is priced pretty well at $699.99, and I'm sure you can get it for a little bit less using some of the Tower Hobbies coupons that do become available from time to time. Now you have 16 proportional channels, 2 switched, and you also have compatibility with Fast Test, Fast, SFHSS, and TFHSS, as well as Futaba HV servos and receivers, and all the Futaba telemetry sensors. Again, 4.3-inch LCD display, 30 model memory, and a 15-character user model naming convention. So you can quickly and easily add the names without having to use the old scroll wheel that used to be over here on the other transmitters. So let's go ahead and fire it up. You can easily start it by just pressing one or both of these two buttons right here. We'll just press one and hold. And the T16SZ fires up quickly and easily and is now putting out RF frequency as shown in green here. So with the T16SZ on, we'll take a quick look at some of the features it has. The body looks more like the 14SG that used to come out, except for from here down. So basically from the gimbals up, with a few small changes, this looks just like a 14SZ. You have your trainer port on the back, and you have your port for programming S-Bus quite easily through the transmitter. I do like that. You have your standard sliders here on the back. This is pretty typical with most. Standard switch layout. You got your rocker on this side for trainer, and you got all the switches are 3-position. No more 2-position switches that used to happen on some of the older transmitters. And you have your typical sliders here. The digital trim is pretty easy to push. It can be adjusted, the number of clicks. This is sort of standard procedure. But what we want to do is take a look at some of the functions on the interface. So let's go ahead and do one of the first things that you'll do when you get your transmitter is set up a new model. I've got it set to my West Michigan Park Flyer OV10 at the moment. To easily do that, we're going to go into the model select here by pressing this button, and we have a whole list of aircraft that I and an actual sailboat that I have set up, but we want to do a new one, so we're going to press the new. Are you sure? Yes, and it's going to set that up quickly. All right, so we just created a new model. Let's go back in and rename it. So we're going to hit Model Select. And here's a list of some of the aircraft and an actual sailboat that I have in here, but we don't see our new model, and that's because you have to press to the second screen over here. Now, there's a lot of menus on the 16SZ that you do have to select by hitting this one up here to get to the second part. So we'll do that. There's our new model. We're going to go ahead and rename it by pressing the rename button here. And it says new one. The first thing to do is to hit the backspace, and that will get rid of the words new. And we can call this test for right now. So we'll hit T, and if we want it to be lowercase, we'll go to the second screen. And then actually it's back there on the first screen, I apologize. Down here at the bottom, E, and of course we need an S, so we'll go to the second page here, S and T, and then we will hit let's see if I can hit that a little bit better. There we are. And then now we're done. We can actually back it up by pressing this side over here, and we rename the model test. Now let's say we want to change this into a glider or a flying wing. Right now it's set to traditional type of airplane. So we can do that by heading back and going into the linkage menu. And then over here we have our model type. We can hit that, and we can change this to any type of model that we want, as well as the tail. So we'll go into the wing section, and we're looking for flying wing. Again, it would be on page 2. You can see it has one of 2 over here. So we'll head into 2, and there we have flying wings and different styles like that. Now if we back it up a notch, we can go into model type, and we can change that to glider. And then again, we can change the type of wing we want. There's even, for gliders, you have flying wings and such. We'll back it up a notch and we'll hit enter. And it asks you if you want to change this into a glider, and we did. Okay, let's say that you want to adjust your expo, make it a little bit softer around the center stick. You're going to go press the picture of the aircraft here and then head into AFR, which is your expo. Now Futaba calls this AFR as adjustable function rate. And what we can do is press that. Here's your standard graph. You're going to press expo here and you can move in 10-degree and 5-degree increments. We'll go ahead and adjust it to about 50%. That's somewhat usual that I pick on my ailerons. And then we'll also adjust B the same way into 45 and 50. Again, you can do it in 5-degree, 0.5-degree increments as well. So we'll go ahead and put that at 50. We now have our elevator actually set to 50% expo. So let's say we want to change that to a different, to aileron. We'll press right here, go back into AFR, go on to page 2, change that to aileron, and then back it up to page 1, and we will go and adjust, I don't know, 50%. We'll do 45. Same for expo B. We'll adjust that accordingly. Now if we go into the system menu here, we can do a number of functions related to the unit itself, such as changing the backlit timeout, and it defaults to 10 seconds. I've changed it to 60. You can recalibrate the touch if it does get off. You can change your brightness and things like that. Sound volume, battery information, your S-bus servo information, do a range check, do all your timer information. In batteries, you can change your battery type, and you can auto power off within 20 minutes. You can change that, and you can do a different vibration type. So we'll change that back to NIMH, which is what the unit does come with. And let's say that you want to change your receiver type from fast to fast test. We can go into linkage menu, then system type, and you have the whole list of different receivers that are available for Futaba. To turn off the 16SZ, you just press one or both of these buttons right here and it will turn off very quickly. Back on. And green light shows that it is transmitting. Alright, so there you have a quick look at the Futaba 16SZ. This is a $700 transmitter with a whole lot of functions. It's easy to use, easy to push the buttons. It is a little bit different menu setup than in the past, so read your manual, play around with it before you get started. It's not going to throw you too many curveballs. So thanks for checking out this quick review of the Futaba T16SZ. It is available in helicopter and airplane mode. The airplane mode has a ratcheting throttle. This is the airplane version, and I have removed the ratcheting throttle with a smooth detent spring underneath there. But if you do want a smooth throttle here, you would want to get the helicopter version. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.